Hey guys, and welcome back to yet again another Season 10 educational gameplay guide, guys. Today we're going to be covering Tristana AD carry, one of the best AD carries to pick up at the moment, because Tristana is like a really good champion towards like the early game, but she also scales up like insanely well towards the mid and the late game as well. She's actually one of the best late game AD carries out there. And there's barely like any AD carry which can stand up against her because her tools and everything that she has is just so good. Anyways, for the runes, we're playing with press the attack with sorcery. You can find like the 4 runes, full setup, like full build and everything. You can all find it in the description, guys. So definitely make sure to check that out. And with that being said, let's go Tristana. Alright, so the early game, it's going to be pretty simple. Around level 1, 2, you just want to be backing off. You just want to wait up for your level 3 because that's when you actually unlock your engage and your Q and E, which all synergize pretty well. Hopefully we can get that one. Nice. Okay. We got like most of them except for the last 2, which is kind of unfortunate, but whatever. Alright. So around this time, what I like to do a lot on Tristana is playing as defensive as possible throughout the early game. And around level 6, that's when we want to play like super aggressive, since then we will unlock the ultimate, which allows for like really good fights. You can kill people really easily with like single combos with like a couple of auto attacks if once you get level 6. So every single time that oh wow, I missed that one. Every single time that Ashe is gonna go for a CS, we want to auto attack her or do like a throw like a bomb on the CS and hit both targets at the same time. It's kind of difficult to do for people that are like beginners, but once you get the hang of it, it's gonna be pretty good actually. I'm gonna miss that one. I need my support to be auto attacking these. So the early game is going to be the most rough about Tristana, but like level 6, everything is going to be pretty good. Let's take that one. Alright. We're just going to be farming as safely as possible until we get like enough gold for like to be a sword, and once we get that item and level 6 and everything, then we're like ready and set to all in that Ashe. Right now, one of the opportunities which we gotta wait for. Oh, I almost hit her there. One of the opportunities that we need to wait for right now is like moments like this one where Morgana actually throws the Q at like Ashe or Soraka. As soon as she lands like a Q, we can do like a couple of attacks. Then again, it kind of comes down to just like waiting for level 6 at the moment. Ashe to poke is a lot stronger in the early game because she can constantly spam W over and over again. But overall, our all-in potential is like a lot better. Also, Soraka has got like Ashe has got a lot of healing too because of Soraka. So if we do like a couple of trades, she can heal everything back. But outside of that, like their all-in is a lot worse than ours. All right, we just have to farm for a little bit longer. Actually missed that one, unfortunately. Alright, backing off again. We only need a total of 250 gold right now, and as soon as we get the 250 gold, we can then go back to base and we can buy the first item, which is going to be the BF sword, and like after that, things will become a lot more easy. We just need the next wave, and then we can make ourselves go back to base, get the item. I'm just gonna allow her to push that in. I do want to drop down a ward that though. Alright, let's see if we can zone her off a little bit. If my support would be smart right now, she would actually wait for and help me out, like auto pushing the lane. That way we could do like a reset at the same time and come back really strong, but unfortunately like this guy's already going back. Oh, missed that one. Pretty unlucky with the wave. Alright. Like this is like a big misplay by my support by going back to base right now. I don't want to get hit by the W. Okay. Now we can make our way back soon. Oh. Alright. If my support was here right now, we could have pushed it in and then make our way back to base and already be back full health with the new item. It was a big mistake. Nice. Oh, she's actually attacking this. I am not happy if she cancels that. She should not have cancelled that one, but whatever. I need her to push us in. Like, she should have let them go back to base right here. That would have been the best call. Because then I could go back to base myself to get my item. Now it's going to be in a pretty bad spot. Okay, let's go back real quick. So, once again, I'm going to repeat it once more. In early games like this one, where the enemy has like an advantage over you because of the matchup, you just want to be playing as safe as you possibly can. And around level 6, when you can actually buy the beer sword, you want to go back to base, buy the item, and then look for like an all-in after that. As for the red trinket, the reason I am buying the red trinket is mainly because it helps a lot being able to set up the lane for ganks. Like, since the support is already buying like control wards and already playing with the yellow trinket, you don't really need to have more than that. Like, that's pretty much all you need, right? We already have enough wards, which allows us to go for the red trinket. It's something that not many AD carries players do, but it's something that I do quite a lot, and it actually helps a lot too. Just being able to have the option to remove their wards for like a possible gank is actually like really, really good. Alright. Now we can start looking for fights, because we're now level 6 actually. We can all in them pretty easily. We just need the Morgana to get the level 6 right now and then just pop the ultimate, and that's it, basically. Oh, that's the ultimate. That's pretty interesting. Okay. That was quite an interesting ultimate by Kai'Sa and dash, but... okay. Looks like we're gonna have to go save for a little bit longer because we just got surprised by the Kai'Sa here. Okay. They might be going for the dragon very soon. We will just stay safe here. Alright, let's about to get in. Just need my support to like auto attack some of the creeps just so I can get it. Nice. Oh, that's perfect. Oh, that's actually really, really good, but my support's already too low from the gank. We're about to be losing some creeps right now if it continues to go like this. Oh, there's another guy here. Okay. That's really unfortunate. So, in the early game, we are currently playing as safe as possible. And around level 6, we are finally ready to fight them. But then we get extremely unlucky because, first of all, Kai'Sa comes in, ganks our lane. And then Lee Sin comes in and ganks our lane. So we've actually been ganked twice in a row, and she actually lost like so much health because of that. We got into a very, very vulnerable position after after Morgana was like losing like half of the health bar. That's quite like an unlucky start here. That's not a very good start. But I'm sure we will recover. Okay. That's a free kill. Thank you very much. Lee Sin was trying to set it up, but didn't work properly. So now we can push it in. Very nice. Now we can constantly like shove in the lane over and over again. Like as soon as you reach level 6, you just want to shove in lanes constantly, basically. That's the kind of playstyle you want to have. Okay. We got her. Oh, got the red trinket now. Let's see if we get out of there. Okay, that's a good trade. Like the lane is currently being pushed in towards towards their tower, so they will lose like some of the CS. Also, we just got the Lee Sin kill right here, and we also got the kill on their support, and they basically used everything to get the kill right here. That's actually pretty good because now I did replace myself. I did replace myself, but we got 2 kills in return, and the lane's being pushed in. So now we can actually finish the item already, which is pretty massive. Like 11 minutes in the game, our farm is not the greatest due to like all the fighting and everything, but we've already got the stormazor, so now we can actually start all-inning the Kai'Sa and the Ashe pretty easily once they show up. It shouldn't be that big of a problem anymore. Alright, here we go. Now we can just constantly like push it over and over. Very nice. Oh, missed some CS. Farming with my ping is pretty hard to do. The ping is currently pretty high. Alright. We will be getting the first plating right now. Nice. I've also got the gold for myself since my support's already roaming, which is actually pretty good. Like in games like this one, it's actually pretty good if the support roams to different lanes. It doesn't really allow us to snowball within the laning phase, but like since we're playing Tristana, we can just scale up very slowly to like mid game. Nice. My jungler is currently doing the dragon, so I'm just going to slowly push in this lane just to make sure that Ashe is not going to be roaming down there. Just rotate quickly to the dragon right now, just so I can help him out. I got my red trinket right now, so we can actually force like a fight on this guy. Nice. Let's see if there's like any wards down here. Ashe is currently alone. That's pretty good. That's really good to know. I don't think she's gonna show up here. They're actually roaming down to mid lane. Okay, that's pretty good. Now we can push it in. Oh, I missed the cannon. Farming with like 120 ping is actually pretty difficult to do. I never play with like 120 ping. Usually I got like 20 ping. Alright, nice. There's actually people coming here right now. That's the ultimate of Ashe. I'm gonna try to cheese this guy. I don't think he's gonna know. Okay. Bye. Oh, there's someone else coming here too. Yeah, that Kai'Sa's right there too. Okay. Like, every single time that I'm about to get a catch on the enemy opponents, there is like another jungler or another mid laner coming after us just to get that kill. Every single time. But luckily, like, every single time we're about to be ganked, we get at least like 1 kill, so it's better than completely nothing at all. Alright, so for the next item that you're going to be buying, it's going to be pretty simple. First of all, level 9, you want to be buying the blue trinket. So after buying the first item, which is the stormazor, your next item that you want to buy is going to be the Infinity Edge. It's pretty good combo, like stormazor and Infinity Edge together. It's a pretty good item combo. Now we can actually all-in Ashe pretty easily. We have like a lot bigger all-in potential on Ashe though, so it's just a matter of like jumping on her right now. Let's see whatever she's gonna show up. Let's see. Whenever she tries to show up, I'm just gonna go for the all-in immediately. Okay, she's going all the way back. That's pretty good. Now we can just force this tower. Whenever they show up, we just want to all in immediately. Like, despite every single gank that we've had so far, we're still winning the lane pretty hard, so. Around now is when Tristana actually becomes a monster in the game. Like, she actually becomes insanely strong at this point because of her the passives just stacking up. Let's see if he's jumping in there. Okay. We can force this tower here as well, so long as Nocturne is here. Very nice. Can continue pushing. That's totally fine. Nice. Let's see if we can. I still got 2 potions, so nothing to worry about that. Got her. I'm just gonna hold my Q. Nice. We can just continue pushing bot lane, which will be fine. Let's see. So as for teamfighting, it's pretty simple. So long as you're safe, so long as they cannot really kill you, you just want to keep kiting them down. It's pretty straightforward, of course. It does depend like what the enemy team is playing. Oh, that's actually the Ashe ult. Oh, there's also the clap. I don't think I'm gonna get away here. No. What a game so far. Like, seriously, we've been ganked like millions of times. Millions of times. And they throw everything at me whenever there's the space to do so. Like, even if I'm standing like right all behind my teammates, they will find their opportunity just to go all into me, but then lose everything afterwards because it's not a good decision. Like right here, I offered up myself. They threw everything at me that they possibly could. But in return, we've got every single kill. Like, we killed all of them because they risked going for me there. My entire team was positioned around the jungle when I was standing right here to get caught by the Ashe ult. But they risk everything for it to make that work, just to get that catch on me. The fights that we have so far this game are really, really strange. Alright. So now around the mid game, there are two things that you want to be mainly focusing on when playing ADC. First of all, it's pretty simple. You want to be getting the dragons together with the team. And as soon as the dragons are taken, you basically want to play around the teammates that are like pushing and like making progress within the game. So right now we have Zed currently here fighting. I'm just like kind of rotating between top and mid to see whatever is going to happen. As soon as he starts fighting, we want to make ourselves move top lane just so we can help out Zed there as well. You always want to be rotating together with the team wherever they're going to go. So he pushes in all the way. You just want to be farming as much as possible. And as soon as pushing it in, you just want to be rotating to your teammates and see if something happens. There's actually a ward down here, so I'll just quickly get it away. There's currently nothing, like seriously nothing happening on the map. So instead of just going top lane and just farm it out, I might as well just take the camp right here. Stay mid lane. Very good. We gotta be really careful with this one. Okay, here we go. Couldn't get like an assist. He killed him so fast. Perfect bait right there. Very nice. Back in position, standing right behind the greaves where they cannot really catch us at all. Oh, I could have actually ulted that, but the ping was a little bit annoying. I'm just healing for that guy. I'm gonna kill that Soraka first because I can reset my W that way. And now we just keep going. Like, if my ping wasn't bothering me, I could have just ulted that Lee Sin away, like, immediately, but ping is kind of annoying me. Now we can just continue pushing. So basically, it's pretty simple. So long as you play around your teammates that are, like, forcing objectives, getting the towers and everything, like, forcing basically everything. So long as you do that, you can always make progress. You can always push. That's like the right decisions. If you're ADC, don't just focus on only just farming. Like, farming around the map throughout the entire game is not the way how you're supposed to play ADC. After the laning phase, it all comes down to grouping with the teammates that are just making progress and just like forcing objectives while you can. That's the most consistent way. So now we can actually buy this. I'll just buy like a second one. As for the blue trinket, you want to be getting like the blue trinket as soon as you reach level 9. So, oh, this is in already. I couldn't even show like the damage that Tristana does. But anyways, despite being like camped like insanely hard this game, despite that and like the 120 ping, pretty big ping. Despite that, this is pretty much how you play Tristana. I'm saying it once more. You want to be playing as safe as you can in the early game, especially like pre-6 when you only have like an engage and like an all-in ability. But outside of that, after the laning phase, the more levels you get, the more items you get, the more OP you're going to be. Like, Tristana is seriously one of the best ADCs in the entire late game. Seriously, Tristana's pretty OP if it comes to like scaling. You can find the 4 runes for build. You can find it all in the description. And with that being said, don't forget to follow my stream if you want to see challenge elo games. And don't forget to follow my Instagram if you've got any kind of questions. And yeah, with that being said, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.